train that runs only on Amavasya night. The cursed legend of Amavasya train. Word atmospheric horror opening that introduces an ancient legend about a mysterious train that appears only on Amavasya night, the darkest night when the moon disappears. Describe how this legend has survived for generations through frightened villagers, retired railway workers, and forbidden stories. Set the tone with extreme detail. Abandoned railway tracks, rusted signals, broken platforms, cold winds, unnatural silence, and fear embedded in the land itself. Emphasize that this train does not exist in any official records, yet people still hear its whistle once every month. End by raising deep suspense about the origin of the train and its connection to death. Kala Junction, the station erased from reality. Detailed description of Kala Junction, an abandoned railway station hidden deep inside forests. Describe its decaying structure. Frozen clocks stuck at midnight, torn posters, and platforms swallowed by darkness. Introduce villagers who refuse to approach the station and share terrifying rumors of a railway disaster that occurred decades ago. Add supernatural elements, whispers, moving shadows, strange lights, animals refusing to enter, and unexplained footsteps. End the prompt by revealing that Kala Junction becomes active only on Amavasya night. Ayan, the man who did not believe. Character-driven prompt introducing Ayan, a confident and skeptical travel vlogger obsessed with exploring haunted places for content. Describe his personality, mindset, and obsession with viral success. Show how he learns about the Amavasya train from an old railway employee who strongly warns him. Describe Ayan's internal conflict, disbelief, and eventual decision to investigate Kala Junction on Amavasya night. End with Ayan beginning his journey, ignoring every warning sign. The night without the moon. Slow burn horror segment focused on Amavasya night itself. Describe the environment as the moon disappears. The sky becomes unnaturally dark, and silence takes over nature. Show Ayan arriving at Kala Junction close to midnight. Use sensory horror, dropping temperature, distorted sounds, failing electronics, and an overwhelming feeling of being watched. Build unbearable tension as the clock approaches 12 a.m. The arrival of the train. Terrifying scene. Describing the arrival of the Amavasya train. Show the train, emerging slowly from pure darkness. Describe its burned metal body. Lack of markings, black smoke, and whistle that sounds like a human scream. Detail how the train stops without vibration or sound and how its doors open automatically. Capture Ayan's fear, fascination, and paralysis. End with him stepping inside the train. Passengers from beyond death. Deeply disturbing prompt describing the interior of the train and its passengers. Each passenger should represent a different tragic death. Accidents, suicides, murders, disappearances. Describe their unnatural stillness, lifeless eyes, cold presence, and silent suffering. Include psychological horror elements such as reflections moving independently and whispers calling Ayan's name. And with Ayan realizing these passengers are dead souls. The ticket collector and the rules of the train. Prompt introducing the ticket collector, a terrifying supernatural entity who controls the train. Describe his appearance, voice, and movements in detail. Through chilling dialogue, reveal the rules of the Amavasya train, why it runs only on Amavasya, who boards it, and what happens to souls inside. Show Ayan learning that the train does not carry the living, and with the train moving into endless darkness. The journey through memories and death. Word psychological horror prompt where the train travels through a void instead of normal landscapes. Each stop reveals horrifying visions of how passengers died. Show Ayan witnessing these scenes and slowly losing his grip on reality. Introduce voices accusing him and visions linked to his past. End by hinting that Ayan himself is connected to this train more deeply than he realizes. Ayan's sin and the final truth. Emotional and horrifying prompt revealing Ayan's hidden past, a hit-and-run accident where he fled instead of helping the victim. Show how guilt manifests through hallucinations and distorted reality. The ticket collector reveals that unfinished sins bind souls to the train. Build to the moment where Ayan sees his own dead version sitting inside the train. End with the choice, confession or eternal imprisonment. Escape, twist, and the eternal return. Climax and ending. Describe the train accelerating violently, doors opening briefly into darkness, and Ayan making a desperate escape. Shift to morning light where police find him unconscious near the tracks. Reveal that his camera footage confirms the train's existence. End with a devastating twist. The final video frame shows the Amavasya train returning, with Ayan sitting inside as a passenger. Conclude with a chilling narrator warning that the train returns every Amavasya night.